Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Project Automata. I have some bad news. So apparently, I didn't realize that you can't actually save and and then reload the save in the demo. So the game we had last time is no more, and I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize that, and I only had time to record the one of that one in a session. So yeah, and since I couldn't save it, that role's gone, which is kind of bad, but I mean, we had some issues anyway. So we're starting a new one here. I'm gonna record a couple episodes in one session, and I'm thinking what we're gonna do is I'm gonna record 2 or 3 episodes in this session, and then probably hold off until it actually releases in its first alpha stage when it's not a demo, which is going to be October 1st. Which, I mean, that's not that long from now, like 2 weeks or something. 2.5 weeks. So I'll do 2 or 3 more episodes here, and then we'll hold off until it's actually released. Okay, so we're in a new world, and this oil well is potentially, not possibly spawned in the best area, but oh well. So we have Berlin again, and we see they need bottles of glass, hops, and iron ore. Now, I've already looked through these, and I've noticed some things we have in common with cities that we can already set up trade routes for. So these guys need hops. These guys, Madrid, make hops, as you can see here. And these guys need water, which would be pretty easy. They need cider, furniture, grapes, newspaper. They make coal, wheat, and dough. These guys need handbag. They need water too, but they make grapes. And didn't one of these people need grapes, I think? Yeah, these guys need grapes. So we can trade grapes to here, and then we can trade hops from here to here. Now, again, I'm not sure on the destination, like, if that messes other stuff up, because if you remember last time, we had issues with our trucks bringing anything to our farm. I don't know if that had anything to do with, like, trading between the cities that we previously done. I'm not really sure. I hope not, but we'll give it a try here. So we're going to start, and we're going to do some grapes. So we're going to do destination. We're going to do grapes, and we want to send these to Madrid. I don't think Berlin really needs them. Oh, they do. Oh, wait, no, that's glass, not grapes. Looks the same. Like, spelt, letter-wise, not picture. So, grapes, we're going to send this to Madrid. Deliver grapes. Sure. So they're going to head off. And then these guys, we're going to send hops to Berlin. Okay, so these guys should be sending hops to Berlin now at this point. Okay, so we have that, and now we need to figure out what we actually want to make, right? So, glass, bottles, iron, hops. There's some iron ore here we could potentially mine. It's not worth that much. Bottles are worth quite a lot, although we would need glass first, I would presume. Some pretty long, windy roads throughout here. What? Okay, this is gas. Wait, didn't someone need gas? So these guys, cider. Oh man, look at that! 46,500 for cider. That is a lot. We could do water. I mean, water would be pretty easy to get, right? We are making a bit of a profit. I want to check here what. So these guys need gas, which surprisingly is actually not as expensive as I would have anticipated. Okay, so let's see what we maybe need for some glass. Now, I don't think there's actually like an actual recipe window until you get the factory up, so we're gonna kind of have to feel our way through this. So, because we obviously need glass for bottles, I would assume. Glass would come from, I don't know. I mean, glass is made from sand in real life, essentially, in the most basic way, but I don't think you can really get sand. So we have a lumberyard, a coal mine, an iron mine, a gas pump, oil drill. Oh, we do have sand. Oh, well that's fantastic. Must build on non-blocked. Okay, so we do have some sand. I don't know where you would get it. I mean, it looks like there's maybe potentially sand here. There is sand here as well. I'm just seeing. We're on a medium map again, by the way. I think this would do decently. Although I don't really want to be building on top of the gas. Well, I put it there, right? We need to connect this up to a road. Whoop, there we go. Okay, so this guy should be built. And again, we have 25 million. I mean, we can pretty much just spend whatever we need to spend. It'll be fine. These trees, we have a little teeny grouping of trees here, so we're gonna speed it up. I don't know if this is broken. Okay, here we go. I mean, they have to come from here. It's a really long road. Okay, so if we do sand, at that point I'm gonna assume we're going to need a factory. Petrochemical, glassworks, and smelting. So we would want this particular factory here. Textile, paper mill, furniture. This is really neat. I cannot wait. And you guys seem to really enjoy the last episode, which is fantastic. I can't wait till this is in the actual release stage. Okay, so we have an issue. Missing harvesters, which is fine. So we're gonna build a harvester. I don't know. Must be built on the coast. Is this not the coast? Okay, yeah, it is. It's a little hard to see. Guess we'll just do it. Like, I mean, really, I would think this would work. Okay, we're gonna do it there. We're gonna put a harvester. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Now we just need to connect it. Now, I don't know if we have to connect it to the main road or just this road. I really don't know that it matters. I feel like the main road would maybe be a good idea, just in case. Because they do need to get to it for construction. So that should get his harvesters going. Again, we're losing money just because obviously we built stuff, right? So, gonna do that. Is this like glit? Oh no, it's just the roof. Okay. Yeah, these oil wells, just out of curiosity, I feel like, I suppose I could like put it here and it would still reach, but I don't know if you can fit the harvesters. So that would be an interesting experiment. We do have a harvester. He's not using the road. I don't know. Sure. Okay. So we have two sand stored up. We're gonna want to send this somewhere. So we're gonna want a factory. We're going to want a glassworks and smelter. We could put this, I guess, really just close by would be fine. Well, these guys need it. Or wait, shoot, wrong button. Wrong button. Okay, was it these guys? Cider is really a high class thing. So these guys need glass and bottles. I'd like to go bottles. If possible, just kind of skip the gas. But so we're gonna do that. This guy should get constructed here. We're going at double speed. August 30th now of year 1. And yeah, guys, so let's just kind of explore these menus here. We can't do any of this, again, coming soon. Like I said, if they follow through with their ideas and stuff, and, you know, obviously fix some of the issues which are bound to pop up, I have really high hopes for this. I think it's really cool. A lot of the comments in the last episode, people mentioned it was like, what was it? Open TDD. And I played that a little bit quite a while ago. And then someone else, I forget what it was. It was like Industrial Tycoon or Factory Tycoon. I forget exactly the name, but yeah, this is kind of similar. So essentially, we want to choose a recipe. We can make glass or bottles. The bottles I'm going to assume need glass, so let's just make glass. Need 2 sand, so that's pretty simple. We take this guy who has 16. We tell him to go to a destination, which is a factory, and oh, I see. Maybe that's what I did, guys. Maybe that's what I did wrong last time, because I clicked this. I feel like in the last save when our trucks weren't delivering the wheat to that cow farm, or chicken farm rather, I think maybe I neglected to click this after I'd selected this. Because you can see now this is working. So this is sending glass. Now, I think we need another factory because I don't think you can actually do both. Can you do both? Yeah, I don't think so. Because if I change it, it's just, well, it's going to change it. Okay, so let's take another one of these, and we'll just build another one right here. It should be a very simple delivery. And, I mean, I guess we've already spent two and a quarter, 2 2/3 million, so are kind of going through it. this guy is harvesting. He is using all the sand. This is storing up glass. We now have 10 maximum storage, so this is going to start building stuff up. We might need another harvester too here. So now we're going to choose to make bottles. And I guess one thing we should look at, which would be interesting, is how much profit we're actually potentially making, right? So currently we're paying out 13.3 thousand per month on upkeep, which would be the same here. And then this one, that's interesting. This is a bigger building, but really it's just a storage warehouse, right? I'm gonna say it's weird because it's so much less, but so 2,500 plus like 26-ish thousand if you combine these two, so like 29,000 a month. Now we don't know how much we're making, obviously, because we haven't actually started delivering, but this is how much it's costing. I don't know if we actually pay for delivery or anything, but yeah. So now we just need to take this guy and do a destination. We want a factory, and we want to do that. So this guy's delivering to here. And something interesting, if you notice, factories can only have one destination, which is interesting compared to this, where you can select 3 different destinations. That's just something interesting to know. I like this. I like how it actually shows your route. I mean, not like exactly from here to here, but I mean, it shows where the trucks are going. So we have 3 bottles. Now we just deliver, right? So I think it was these guys, was it? Berlin? They needed bottles. They're playing 11.3 thousand. Okay, bottles. Trading center at Berlin. These guys should grab a truck, head out. The trucks are like in each other. I mean, again, very, very early stages, guys. All things considered, working pretty good. I mean, some of this stuff is a little wonky, but you know, that's like very minimal in the big scheme of things. So we just made a ton of money. Holy crap. So that's interesting. This is something I'm not sure about. You can see we just made 16.6 thousand, 16.9 thousand, when really they're only paying 11.3. I'm not really sure why that is. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess there's other factors that take into account. But yeah, I mean, we made like 5,000 more than what they're actually paying. It's interesting. You can see now we've made, for the last 30 days, we've made $142,000, 176. We're gonna definitely top 200,000. So we're making back way more than we're spending for this, which is obviously what you would want. And yeah, so we now have that production line set up, essentially. Now, if we really, really want to dig into where the real money is, something like cider would be extremely profitable. I'm seeing if anything else is more so. I mean, handbags are pretty profitable. That's really about it. Glassware. See, now that's interesting. Bottles are far less than glassware, even though... Huh. I mean, we don't want... I mean, obviously they're making it. We don't really want that, but... Now, another option, right, is you can take, like we tried to do last time, the things they're making, their surplus, you can use those to send to a factory instead of making it yourself, right? So if one of these cities, hypothetically, were making glass, we could have just skipped both these steps and sent the glass straight to here. However, I think you would still make less profit because it's probably cheaper in the long run actually to just do it yourself. Because sure, you have your upkeep and your initial cost, but you're not paying for the good every single time you need it. Which, in my mind, this way would be cheaper, but I'm not sure. So if we try to figure out some cider, obviously we're going to need an orchard, I would assume. I know I saw those before. Yeah, we can build an orchard. And let me actually double check. Hopefully the game does not crash when I alt tab. Let me double check our time. We're 14 minutes. Wow, we got a lot done. Okay, well, we'll continue here for a few more minutes. So we have an orchard. We can build this pretty much anywhere. I don't really want on the hills. We actually have a lot of hill stuff. I don't really want to... I mean, this is a perfect flat area, but that's a really long way to go. And they might... Okay, well, here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we're going to build this... I don't know if you can, like, clear trees. That should be interesting. Demolish. Can you, like, clear these? I would assume no. Maybe if you... I don't know if you can, like, build a harvester on top and we'll get rid of them. So, this guy... we're going to choose... Apple? Is that what cider's made from? I mean, grapes are, like... Vineyard is, like wine. Orange... I don't really know what oranges are used for in the game. Maybe just oranges? Straight up? I don't know. I mean, if we look, I think you can tell. Didn't it show a picture of apples? It looks kind of like an apple. I mean, apple cider, obviously, inherently would be apples, but it just said apple, cider. So, we just need, really, we just need water. Apply field. Sure. Let's apply another field. Boom. We're gonna make a ton of this stuff. I mean, we've already... Oh, I thought it said 25. I was like, damn, we already made what we spent. So, there's water here, potentially. Maybe I should have put it, like, here or something. Not that big of a deal. Gathers a water siphon. We're going to spin this and do something along these lines. I wanted to incorporate this flat area here. So he's going to be built. Once we do that, we can make some harvesters, send the water over to here, and this is actually a long route. It would potentially just be way better to do something... Oh, not like that. Do something like that. Because then you can just go like this instead of going like that. Okay, so we have this. Now we just need a harvester. Which... I mean, I know I can put it there. I was seeing if... Maybe there's a better location. Again, I don't know... Well, actually, I don't even think we can connect it to that one. So, he's gonna harvest that. This needs just 1 water, 2 water. I think this makes water pretty fast, though, doesn't it? I guess we'll find out. Not as fast as you would think. I don't really know where this is going. Oh, so it actually takes it from there. That's interesting. Okay, so destination. We want to send it to a farm. Choose a destination. We want to send it to the orchard, which it should at some point do. There we go. We have a truck driving off. I don't think you can click. Nah, but still. Nice, colorful apple trees here. I would really go for some apple pie right now. That sounds really good. I don't know about you guys, but damn, that sounds good. Again, a little bit of lag. I don't know if it's an OBS conflict or the game. I mean, like I said, game's not fully optimized. To be expected. So don't really. Oh wow, that was expensive. Okay, so we're making a ton of. You get what, like 6 apples, times 3, but maybe that's per. I don't know. Interesting. So we have 6 apples. We now need, I would assume, a brewery is where you would make this. Let's I mean we could I want to leave room for like maybe an orchard would fit there. Let's make a brewery like right here. We're still again we're losing money. That's because we're building all this stuff. We have some natural gas going on here. So there we go. We have a brewery. Choose a recipe. We want to make cider. So we need bottles. We're already making bottles, see? So we could expand our bottle factory. Now, of course, they're coming from across the map. It might... like, I'm debating, guys, if we should send them from here, or just build a whole nother factory over here, like a whole nother chain. I mean, obviously it's cheaper to send them from there, it just takes longer. I'm trying to think. So this is the one problem with recording these all in one session. I would just hold off and wait for your feedback. You know, just ask like what you think, except you know, since I can't really leave the game, since it doesn't save it, I'm going to be recording another episode or two after this, so I would have already just done what I decided before I even got the feedback, which is a little unfortunate. I mean, obviously, I'm sure they're going to implement a save and load ability. It's on the menu, you just can't use it yet on the actual release. So let's let's do this. So we have 24 apples. We're going. Ooh, oh wait, no, that's just that. Okay. We're going to send this to a. You can set favorites too. We're going to send this to a factory. We're going to send it to the brewery, and then also. Let's see. Do we have excess bottles? We do not. Wrong button again. Now we have this, and it's not storing glass either. Okay. We could just increase production of all of this, right? So like this. Not that. Could just do like that, right? Connect this road in some fashion. Sure. I would assume that would work. Add another one of those, and this guy... Yeah, we are getting a little bit of stuttering. I'm not really sure. It is entirely possible it's OBS. OBS does not like some games at all. But we'll see. I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. Next episode, we will actually finish expanding these and get, really like what's going on here. Anyway, wow, I'm getting distracted. The more I look at this, I'm like noticing stuff I didn't notice before. Anyway, next time we're going to expand that, send bottles over to here. We obviously have a ton of apples, and we're going to make some cider, and we should pretty much just get rich off that. I mean, cider's really, really high cost. So there you go, guys. As always, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments if you have any thoughts. And yeah, until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and take care.